He was abandoned, broke, and homeless. No parents, no support, no future. But against every odd, he rose from the dirt streets to become a billionaire. His name isn't in your textbooks, but his story? It might be the push you've been praying for. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any life-changing stories like this one. He was born in a remote village, no electricity, no clean water, no opportunity. At age 7, he lost his mother. At 9, his father disappeared and never came back. By 11, he was sleeping under market stalls, stealing bread just to survive. This isn't fiction, this is real. He had every excuse to give up, but he made a decision that would change everything. I will not die average. He worked odd jobs during the day, cleaning gutters, carrying bricks, anything for a coin. At night, he snuck into local schools just to read books left behind. He couldn't afford school, so he taught himself. He copied words from old newspapers. He studied the movements of successful people in town. He watched how shopkeepers handled customers, how rich men walked, how they spoke, how they solved problems. He wasn't just surviving, he was observing. At 16, he got arrested for a crime he didn't commit, stealing from a store he used to clean. The police didn't ask questions. No one defended him. He spent 8 months in juvenile detention and came out more determined than ever. While others came out bitter, he came out better. He said, "They tried to bury me. They didn't know I was a seed." With no money, no reputation, and no diploma, he started shining shoes at a local bus station. He greeted every customer with a smile. He memorized their names. He gave them more than they paid for. He became known, then trusted, then needed. One day, a businessman he shined shoes for asked him a question. "Why are you always so cheerful?" He replied, "Because someday I'll own a business like yours." The man laughed, then paused, then handed him a card. That moment changed his life. The businessman hired him as an office assistant. He arrived before everyone, left after everyone, watched, learned, listened. He learned about money. He learned about negotiation. He learned that the world doesn't reward intention, it rewards execution. By 21, he pitched a small business idea to his mentor. It failed. He tried again. It failed. He tried a third time. It worked. Barely. He opened a small kiosk selling used electronics. No one came the first week. Then one customer came, then two. He used part of his profit to buy a second-hand phone, then a used laptop. He fixed them, cleaned them, sold them. He reinvested every coin. While his peers partied, he studied. While they laughed, he planned. While they watched others rise, he became the rise. If this story is igniting something in you, hit that like button and subscribe. We share only real stories that fuel your fire. His big break came when he offered to fix a broken tablet for free for a school principal. That school ended up buying 50 refurbished laptops from him for their students. Word spread. Orders flooded in. Partnerships began. Banks offered him loans. He declined. He wanted no debt. He grew slowly, intentionally, sustainably. At 25, he had over 20 employees. By 28, he opened his first tech showroom. Today, he runs a company valued at $110 million. He employs over 500 people, many of whom were once homeless, just like him. He funds scholarships for orphans. He builds libraries in slums. He teaches entrepreneurship in prisons. His mission? To prove that your past is not your prison. He refuses luxury cars. He lives in a modest home. He says, "Wealth isn't what you buy, it's what you build." You may not have parents, you may not have money, you may not have opportunity, but you have something more powerful than all of that. You have will, and will beats everything. So don't die average. Don't settle. Don't wait. Start. If this story moved you, please hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next powerful episode. And remember, the story you just heard could be yours. This is RiseFuel, where stories don't just inspire, they ignite.